Hi guys. So my name is Isa and I'm a graduate student. I'm studying creative writing at the Helen Writers program. I'm originally from Nigeria and by the 20th of August I will have been in the US for 1 year. In this video I'm going to talk about like two culture differences that were like the first things I noticed here. I mean, which were different from how things were like in Nigeria, where I moved from. And I'm also like going to try and highlight how I managed these things. So the first thing was like accent. I mean, English is Nigeria's official language, so I didn't have to learn English. And I've spoken English all my life, but moving here, I realized that like in as much as I speak English very well, it was it wasn't very easy for me to like communicate with people at first. And this was because like of the way I speak English, which was different from the way people speak English here. And also because like I have a sort of like language mannerism that was different from like how people communicate here. So sometimes it wasn't like it was easier for me to understand what people are saying to me than it was for some people to understand what I'm saying, especially like when I'm in places like stores where, let's say, you're at the checkout and the person checking you out is like in a hurry and having to like attend to other people, and like communication becomes rapid and you're saying things and they have to like sometimes ask you to repeat yourself, and in some other places, not just stores. And I realized that like this made it very difficult for me initially to want to like communicate with people. And it also like made me kind of anxious when I'm going into a public place because I don't want to like have to say something and someone would like repeatedly ask me to say that again. Um, I mean, right now it's no longer a big deal because I I consciously try to still like maintain my accent and still speak English the same way I spoke English back in Nigeria. But I've also like I think I've acquired like some language mannerisms, like in terms of actual communications, how people like say things that has made it easier for me to like have conversations with people and communicate with people at these like places and situations where initially it wasn't like so easy. So as regards that, I would say like try not to get frustrated very easily. Give yourself time and also try not to feel like the way you speak is wrong. It's you're just in a new place and you are taking like the natural time to adjust to the new locations and the way like communication works here. And the second thing is that like if like so I if you're moving to an Arbor from like a place that is not as um like say economically advanced as the US, you are going to like have to find that like things are like very overwhelming here in terms of like material things or groceries and all that. So I'm going to like give an instance. The first day I went to a store here with my roommates, although like she's from England, I realized that like if I hadn't gone to the store with her, it would have been very difficult for me to like sort through the things on the shelf because, for instance, there was like whole milk, um, lactose-free milk, low-fat milk, soy milk, almond milk, different kinds of milk that I wasn't used to before, and I just needed milk. That was all. I didn't know like there could be like this many kinds of one product and from different brands. So imagine like when you have to like deal with all that. And like so what I did was that the first time I moved here to go to the stores, I tried to like go to the stores with like people who had lived here before me. because at first they helped me like sort through how to get through different sections of these stores, and how to also sort through different brands and products that you need. And part of this also has to mean like having to like get acquainted with like people who were like me, say other African students here, and my roommates too, who were also like in the same program as me. So it was like a combination of like time and having to like, utilize um the help of like people who are more like experienced in the area. And like in the 1 year that I've been here, I've realized that like these are like serious, like very serious cultural differences that, especially with like the issue of communication, and I had to like speak to a therapist about and speak to my academic advisor, because they're going to like somehow make you feel like you are not like at the same like level as everyone else. But like this combination of time and talking to people and accepting help where it's available help me like deal with all these things. And I hope that like somehow like some of you incoming students will also like find like this helpful in having to like deal with these issues when you moved here. Thank you so much, and also know that you're always welcome to visit the International Center for like other needs you may have culture wise.